Today's video is going to be on battling the dark side. Dark side. So this is not a repetition of an earlier video that we did on the dark side. Dark side. No, this is going to be some tips that you can do in your everyday life. Now, when we talked about in the other video, we talked about the dark side being kind of like ignorance, being lost in that darkness, kind of losing your way, and it's knowledge, and especially within the Jedi path. Like Jedi, they train in meditation, physical well-being, awareness, diplomacy, self-discipline, and these things, so that they can better live by the tenets of peace, knowledge, serenity, harmony, and the Force. And those ideas and those concepts kind of light the way for the Jedi path. But there's always times in life where things get very tough, and you are dealing with things, and it can really darken dark side the world around you, and you can find yourself a little bit lost or wondering how to move forward. There is a written lecture below, so you can use that to kind of do that. And this is just basically a summary of that written lecture. If I could talk. I can't really talk today. This is not working for me. So, first thing you can do is knock off the overthinking. Yeah, that's it. That will get you every time, right? As much as Jedi prize reflection and knowledge and meditation and kind of looking at a situation from all possible sides, it is possible to overthink a situation. But yeah, you really don't want to get stuck in circular thinking, and you don't want to get stuck kind of ruminating on a situation. So don't go that route. Simplicity is often the best route. Focus on problem solving. Focus on the situation and then where you're going to go from there, what you're going to do from there. Don't overthink it. Instead, just kind of get to it and focus on the little things that you can do within the moment to kind of correct your course. Second thing you can do. It's one of the things that we talk about a lot, and that's being present in the moment. You can't get so trapped in the past, and you can't get so stuck or caught up in what the future might hold. So really focus on the here and now, right? That's all you really have to do, because that's all you have to work with. The past is already done. You don't have a time machine. You can't go back and change it no matter how much you may want to. It is done. However, it can teach you valuable lessons for the moment now. Just because a situation is done and over doesn't mean you might not face a similar situation now or in the future. So learn from it, look at it, take the lesson that you can from it, and then just let it go. Continue to live in this moment. Continue to live your life in a forward motion. In the future, you can only look so far ahead before you're going to trip on the smallest pebble. You have to keep your eyes on where you're going, but you have to be aware of where you're at right now. You have to be aware of the obstacles that are immediately in your path. You can't get so caught up in what the future might hold. As Yoda said, right, the future is always in motion. It's always moving. There's plenty of possibilities. There's plenty of different ways that things can play out. So keep your concentration here and now, where it belongs, and and that helps your future by working towards having an idea of where you want to go, and then slowly working towards it. By putting in the work now, you get the rewards later, and that's something you definitely want to do. Yeah, that's it. One of the biggest challenges people face when faced with the world kind of darkening around them, or if they're kind of losing their way, it's often a sense of self that they're losing as well. So you really want to know yourself. As a Jedi, this comes through our meditation, this comes through reflection, it comes through our training. in various ways, you know, even physical limitations and physical goals and things like that teach us a lot about ourselves. But also when we're doing lessons, either out of like a Jedi book or an online academy or things like that, also help us understand how we view the world and how we view our place within the world. And these things are important, and these help us work through those dark times. Again, it's knowledge. These are things that help light our path and help us see the direction where we want to go. And it will take time, so you're going to want to be patient with yourself, but take the time to really get to know you. You are a worthwhile person. You're on this path for a reason. You are looking to go somewhere, so really take the time to get to know yourself and to understand that, look, you've already survived a bunch of stuff. You've already overcome a lot of obstacles, and you will face more, but you are completely capable of overcoming these things, but you have to know that. So when you find yourself faced with you know, anything that's kind of impacting your judgment and kind of placing a negative view on life, you feel that you're in a dark place in life, or you know, you're fighting the dark side, whatever it may be, remember to trust in yourself and to have faith in yourself. You have gotten this far, and not only that, if you're trained to be a Jedi, the practices are there for you. Don't let them go, because they really do help, and they really can help illuminate your path. They really can. Sticking to the meditation. I know you might not always feel like it. It might be boring, or you might feel that you're not doing it right, or something like that. But stick to the physical fitness, even just a little bit a day, like the 7-minute workout app, right? Like even just that, if that's all you can do in a day, fine, you know, get it done. Meditation, you know, there's plenty of meditation apps out there you can put on your phone to really help you out. Do something and just focus on living as a Jedi. You know, reread the Star Wars quotes that can always, you know, that can always provide that inspiration and kind of remind you of why you chose this name and this title, you know, Jedi. You know, it makes a difference. So really focus on those things and remember that you are capable of fulfilling your goals. So thank you for watching today's video. Per the usual, you can click and subscribe and this and that. Yeah, that's it.